Hong Kong authorities are holding media mogul and pro-democracy campaigner Jimmy Lai in prison ahead of his trial this fall, wherein he will face sedition and other charges under Hong Kong's controversial national security law. The charges stem from his work as publisher of the now shuttered but once wildly popular pro-democracy newspaper, Apple Daily. His son, Sebastien Lai, testified in Washington before a Congressional Select Committee on China on May 11th. He called on lawmakers and the U.S. government to do everything possible to secure his father's release.
We expect he will face a lengthy sentence and possibly life in prison. This could mean I never see my father again. The authorities are cracking down hard on my father to send a message to him and others. Dissent will not be tolerated. There is no freedom of press.
Jimmy Lai's international legal team and Sebastien Lai met with VOA. Lai said his father came to Hong Kong from China as a boy with nothing, but rose to billionaire status.
Dad's 75, and he's in jail at the moment, and I haven't seen him in 2 years. So some part of me is obviously very worried about him. But the other part is awe. Like the respect I have for this person. This is someone who was, for his principles, was willing to give up everything that he's built.
Sebastien Lai and his father's legal team are concerned about Hong Kong's 2020 national security law, which makes it easier to prosecute protesters. They say that it is designed to quiet dissension and that international businesses operating in Hong Kong should take notice. Keelan Gallagher is Jimmy Lai's attorney.
I don't think Hong Kong is a great place to do business. Under the national security law, all it takes is for a suspicion by the executive, with no court oversight whatsoever, that one of your employees may have committed an offence. And that's sufficient to trigger a whole range of powers, freezing accounts, arresting executives, surveillance of employees. It's very worrying.
The United States, United Kingdom, European Union, and global human rights groups have spoken out against the national security law, which targets terrorism, subversion, secession, and collusion with foreign forces. China says the law, imposed after 2019's anti-government protests, has brought much-needed calm and stability to Hong Kong. Sebastien Lai, who lives in Taiwan, says he is concerned about what he calls the long arm of Hong Kong's national security law.
It's extraterritorial, so it's not just in Hong Kong. You could basically break the national security law anywhere in the world. Now, do I worry? Yeah, but it's my father. I'm still going to do what I'm going to do.
Jimmy Lai's national security law trial is set for September. Laurel, Bowman, VOANews, Washington.